morning, boys and girls, mommies and daddies. Welcome to RME's Music Lab. Welcome to week 13. Happy Monday. It's good to see all of you guys. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And a big shout out and thank you to Mr. Ben for helping me out on Friday. It was awesome to get him involved. That's been the plan all along since day one. So you will be seeing Mr. Ben's face more and more on Music Lab, which I'm very excited about. You did a great job, Mr. Ben. I love being able to watch you, and I got lots of good feedback from a lot of people. So everybody misses your face, so we'll get you more involved with that, with RME's Music Lab. Thank you for you guys' help and all the feedback from everybody. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It was beautiful outside. Right, it was 70 degrees, it was sunny. Got a little drizzle of rain every once in a while, cool things back down. And here we are, off and running for episode 62. Isn't that crazy? I love it. We've been hanging out for a long time. We're going to keep this rolling indefinitely. So thank you guys for your support and always tuning in. I want to know who is tuned in today. So if you're new to the program, send in your name, your age, what city and state you're from. Miss Kate is back with us today behind the scenes, always running things for me. I very much appreciate it. We've got blues lyrics to knock the dust off to start the week. We're going to do that. We've got to sing happy birthday for everybody who's got a birthday today. So I'm going to start with the blues lyrics, and then we'll get to everybody's names and the birthday. So here we go. It's Monday. It's Monday, and how are you? It's Monday. It's Monday, and how are you? Yeah, we're starting week 13, episode 62. I hope you had a great weekend in the sun. I hope you all had a great weekend in the sun. Hope you all had to relax with your family and have some fun. Yes, it's Monday, and how are you? Yes, it's Monday, and how are you? Yeah, we're all together. Week 13, about to start episode 62. Fun. I haven't played guitar in a little while, it feels like. Alright, we got the dust knocked off. Who do we got tuned in today, Mrs. Kate? Alright, we've got Christy Kell, good morning, and Mr. Ben. Melody Brown, how are you? Thank you so much. It's good to see you. The Shannon family. Uh-oh, I got a song for you guys. I was thinking about you over the weekend. I haven't played this tune in a while, so we got one coming up for you. Hey, we've got Dave and Sherry Peer from South Dakota. Good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in. How awesome is that? We've got a South Dakota pen rocking right here in Pierre, actually. I like it. We got Heidi Gilliland tuned in. Good morning, Gilliland family. Key Soko, good to see you, brother. How are you? Love to get you on the show and we all could be elbow to elbow again someday. Alex Mahaffey, good morning, and Dave Garner, awesome partner, WVIK. Good to see you guys. Good morning. All right, well, I know we've got birthdays out there this week. We had a bunch of birthdays over the weekend, so let's get rolling. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, rock and roll. There we go. We've got birthdays. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. That's exciting. I can't believe this balloon is still kicking. Woo! Not bad. We've had this balloon since February 24th. Not bad. Now that's your money's worth, folks. All right, we've got a fun episode for you guys today. Where do we start? We're going to start with the Shannon family. Thank you guys for tuning in from day one. And I don't know why, but the song just popped in my head. And it was the first song Thank You ever requested. You requested it a few times, but it's been a while, so I feel like I owe it back to the Shannon family. Let's see what we got here. You know what? That'll be my research for the week. We're going to find out more verses, but let's try it again. Here we go. Ba ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master and 1 for my Jane. 1 for the Shannon family that lives down the lane. Ba ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. Yes sir, 3 bags full. Yes sir, 3 bags full. Yeah, all right, there we go. There's some ba-ba black sheep for you. All right, what do we got today? Where are we at? I wanted to talk about an old folk song. That I think is incredible, and the legend of the story of this song is just massive. There's 100 different versions of the legend. There's 100 different versions of the song that's been recorded and pre-recorded by so many artists. Who wrote the song? Is it a true story? Is it not a true story? It's just fun. And the song is called John Henry. And I only have I have a handful of CDs that has this song on it from a lot of old folk and blues artists, country artists. One of my favorite versions is from a folk blues master, Henry Thomas. But the only version I have here at the house is I'm going to pull out Bruce Springsteen's The Pete Seeger Sessions, We Shall Overcome. He does John Henry on this, and it's so fun. It's really incredible. He gets his big band together, and they're fiddling and folking and banjoing and guitar strumming. It's really great. But the song John Henry, it's one of the it's about one of the fastest and strongest steel driving men building a railroad. Steel like drilling. Now they have big machines that drive the big steel spikes that hold the railroads together. But way back when, they used to have just a bunch of men hammering steel, just driving it into the ground. So you used a hammer and a chisel to make dynamite holes to clear out rock for construction of the railroad tunnels. Most widely thought John Henry's origin was based upon him working on the Big Bend Tunnel in Talcott, West Virginia from 1870 to 1872. John Henry, the song has been recorded by countless artists, as I said. Pete Seeger, Pink Anderson, Chet Atkins, Paul Robertson, Harry Belafonte even, Bruce Springsteen, as we just showed you. Johnny Cash has a great version. Steve Earle, Charlie Crockett, Bill Monroe, Henry Thomas, every folk artist you've ever, to Bob Dylan, you name it, everybody's played John Henry, it seems like. But I love the story of John Henry. Right when machinery started to really grab hold in the 1800s, there were obviously the railroads. They used men to build the railroads and just all of the industry kind of America. And all of a sudden, people were going to be out of jobs up north because of these machines that were replacing men. And John Henry, in the story that I kind of took to, is he made a bet to his captain that if he could drive steel faster than the machine on the other side of the railroad, that everybody would be able to keep their jobs. And he eventually worked so hard that he gave his life to make sure that all of his friends and co-workers could keep their jobs. So that's really cool. That storyline is used in so many books, so many movies, where somebody's given their everything to make sure that everybody else is taken care of. So I'm going to make an attempt to play John Henry here, which is fun, so bear with me. It's a little shiny, it's hard to see. All right, let's see what happens here. Do I need to pick? Pick or no pick? John Henry was a little baby, sitting on Daddy's knee. He picked up a hammer and a piece of steel, and he cried, "Hammer's gonna be the death of me, oh Lord. This hammer's gonna be the death of me." Now, Captain, he said to John Henry, "I'm gonna bring the steel drill around. I'm gonna be the steam drill out on those tracks. I'm gonna knock that steel on down, oh Lord. I'm gonna knock that steel on down." John Henry told his captain, "Lord, man ain't nothing but a man. Before I let that steam drill beat me down, I'm gonna die with this hammer in my hand, oh Lord. Gonna die with this hammer in my hand." John Henry the right side. The steam drill is driving on the left. Said, before I let your steam drill beat me on down, I'm gonna die with this hammer in my hand, oh Lord. Gonna die with this hammer in my hand. Captain, he said to John Henry, what is that, a storm that I hear? John Henry said, that ain't no storm, it's my hammer in the air. That's just my hammer in the air, oh Lord. That's just my hammer in the air. John Henry, he said to his shaker, shaker, why don't you sing? 'Cause I'm swinging 30 pounds from my heel. Ring, load, load. Listen to my cold steel ring. John Henry, he hammered in the mountains. His hammer was striking fire. He worked so hard that it broke his heart. John Henry laid his hammer down and died, oh Lord. John Henry laid his hammer down and died. John Henry had a big old woman by the name of Polly Ann. She walked out on those tracks and picked up John Henry's hammer. Polly drove that steel like a man, oh Lord. Polly, she drove that steel like a man. Well, every morning, here we go. Well, every morning. Well, every morning, when those bluebirds begin to sing, you can hear John Henry from a mile or more. You could hear John Henry's hammer ring, Lord, Lord. You can hear John Henry's hammers ring. I say you can hear John Henry's hammers ring, Lord, Lord. You can hear John Henry's hammer ring and ring. You can hear John Henry's hammer ringing, Lord, Lord. You can hear John Henry's hammers ring and ring. Yeah, we did it. John Henry. What a good story. He fought and worked so hard that he gave his life to make sure that the people around him could still continue doing what they're doing. John Henry, what a fun song. I love it. All right. Well, there we go. There's a little history of super old folklore, folk song that I think is great. Now, what do we got here? I got a couple songs. We got plenty of time. Let's see here. Here's an old Woody Guthrie song I figured would be fun to kind of throw in here. Come from Louisiana with a redfish in the bay. Come from Louisiana where the redfish in the bay. Lord, I come from Louisiana where the redfish in the bay. And it's hey, 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 hey. Said, which way to Columbia River run? Which way does the Columbia River run? Which way does the Columbia River run? From the Rockies to the ocean with the settling sun. Walk down the road, I see the Bonneville Dam. road to see the Bonneville Dam, where the electricity runs factory to make planes for Uncle Sam. Well, how many rivers you got in Portland town? How many rivers you got in Portland town? How many rivers you got in Portland town? Columbia River's the way that runs it all down. Oh, Columbia River takes them to the ocean blue. Columbia River takes them to the ocean blue. Columbia River takes them to that ocean blue. Yeah, watch you get a Kit Kat too. I don't think they were talking about the candy there. I wonder what a Kit Kat used to be way back in the day. Look at that old Kit Kat. Yes, I'm a rambling man, rambling all the time. I'm a rambling man, rambling all the time. I'm a rambling man, rambling all the time. Every good man has got to ramble when it's his own time. I'm out of work, I ain't working, I ain't got no dime. I'm out of work, ain't working, I ain't got no dime. Yes, I'm out of work, I ain't working, ain't got no dime. But it's hard working man gets down and out sometimes. Come from Louisiana where the redfish in the bay. I come from Louisiana where the redfish are in the bay. Come from Louisiana where the redfish in the bay. And it's hey, hey, hey. Say, which way does that old Columbia River run? Which way does the old Columbia River run? Which way does the old Columbia River run? It's from the Canadian Rockies to the ocean of the settling sun. Guthrie. All right, there we go. Well, that was fun. Couple new songs for you. John Henry, the great folklore legendary tune, and an old Woody Guthrie rambling man. Hey, we got Andrew Ross tuned in here and Jennifer Osborne. We got Tammy Arth tuned in. What do we got? Apparently Netflix is making a John Henry movie starring The Rock. Nice. Well, that old machine trying to take out men's jobs doesn't have a chance if old Dwayne Johnson is sitting next to it. That's for sure. Go get him. Lori SB, thank all of you guys for tuning in for another episode of RME's Music Lab. Super fun. We're always having a good time, and I very much appreciate Mr. Ben helping me out last Friday, and get used to seeing his face. We're going to get him involved more. Kind of switch it up a little bit. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Listen to Pete Seeger, maybe some Woody Guthrie, hanging out, listen to some Robert Johnson, might as well. Let's do, what else do we do? I don't know, just listen to John Henry or some Henry Thomas together. Thank you guys. Hey, here comes a record. It's slippery.
Thanks for watching. If you want to help support River Music Experience and other programs like Music Lab, visit rivermusicexperience.org